People who like to fish for bass often feel that the fish's behavior is unpredictable at first glance. One day, they hit everything that moves, and the next day it's crickets. They vanish into silence. It feels random, but it isn't. These fish follow clear biological rules shaped by their senses, their energy needs, the structure around them, and the behavior of the prey they chase. When you understand the forces the fish responds to, their behavior stops feeling mysterious and starts feeling logical. Biology. This species experiences their world differently than we do. Their vision is built for contrast more than detail, which is why low light often makes them more confident. At sunrise and sunset, light angles soften and small changes in silhouette become easier for them to track. Those short windows often produce a burst of activity because visibility works in the predator's favor. Their lateral line adds another layer. It senses pressure and vibration traveling through the water, letting them detect movement even when it can't see well. A wounded baitfish gives off a pulse that stands out sharply from steady background flow. When you see them rush in from several feet away, it often began tracking the vibration long before it ever saw the prey. Small twitches, pauses, and directional changes stand out more than speed alone. Temperature. The behavior of the fish is heavily influenced by temperature because temperature controls bass metabolism. In warm water, they burn energy quickly and need to feed more often. That leads to bolder movements and more active pursuit. In cold water, the opposite happens. Their metabolism slows, their feeding windows shrink, and their strikes become more subtle. Slow fishing days are often the result of these fish conserving energy, not ignoring food. Environment. The environment around the fish shapes the bass's decisions. Shade protects their eyes from bright overhead light. Vegetation creates ambush lines where prey feel safe until it's too late. Rock piles, laydowns, and points create edges where two habitats meet, and bass hold right on those edges waiting for prey to pass by. Oxygen. Oxygen also plays a big role. In summer, warm surface water and low oxygen in deep layers force prey fish and bass into the narrow band where both are acceptable. That band often shifts throughout the day. Prey behavior. Like other carnivorous fish, bass also respond directly to the behavior of their prey. When shad gather into open water schools, bass become roamers and strike from below. When bluegill feed around weeds, bass rely more on ambush than chasing. Crayfish create a different reaction entirely. Their sudden bursts of motion trigger short, powerful lunges rather than long pursuits. To understand this fish, you have to understand what their prey are doing. Seasons. Season completes the pattern. In spring, rising temperature and territory drive sudden aggression. In summer, heat and oxygen push bass toward shade and deeper structure. In fall, cooling water and bait migration create feeding surges. Winter slows everything down, but they still feed when the energy trade-off makes sense. The biology is the same all year, but the balance shifts with the season. These popular game fish do what their biology tells them to do. When you understand their senses, their metabolism, their environment, and their prey, their behavior becomes predictable instead of puzzling. Learn the biology, and the behavior follows.